Guess might as well try this.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Alright, well I've got a skill point I can use for rhetoric, so let's do that. So rhetoric, it's got a massive cap. Right, so we've put a point into rhetoric. Let's save the game.
You're
Container?
back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Errata yet thorough, been in the world for 2 days. Still an impossible check though. Do I have any clothes that increases rhetoric? That's a good thing to check first. So, clothes, we've got... We've got one that takes away from rhetoric. Nothing is giving a boost to rhetoric yet. I don't think I actually do have anything. Yeah, Half-Light, Inland Empire... Nope, okay. I didn't realize how far away I was from actually doing rhetoric. Let's see, in terms of the tools I have to improve it, so we've got improve physique, improve psyche, improve physique, and motorics and psyche. Nothing for intellect yet. Hey Leo, we're seeing you in the daytime.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back. No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes.
Leader.
Oh, you want Mr. Evrart then? Guys like Mr. Evrart and... Oh, Mr. Evrart is where he always
He's in his
is.
office.
In his office?
Okay,
Oh, that
container.
one.
Told you.
Okay. You
Oh,
Leo to
yes,
make the
yes.
banners.
I leave...
What was that
Oh,
about
yes.
the borscht?
I've been taking special whirling... It's very, very good.
Power borscht, huh? Never heard of a borscht that turns little guys into dogfight.
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happier in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Looks like the borscht is spiked. I'm gonna look into it.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
He didn't actually understand what you meant, and now he's just nodding along.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo.
Leo, okay. Leonard
Unlike
Bellick.
Mr. Evrart.
So he's
Actually,
Evrart's
Miss
right-hand
Beaufort is the
man.
right-hand man, but she's
Elizabeth
a lady.
Beaufort.
Who is this, Miss Buff?
A real pretty lady with a skin like... But
Uh-huh.
I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here, and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
I'm pretty sure this place would totally fall apart if you didn't shine the bossman's shoes, Leo.
You see disdain in the lieutenant's dark eyes when they meet yours for a moment. He does not approve of you ridiculing this little man.
And that's why I didn't say it the first time. And hello, the 01 Elite. Good afternoon. What are your thoughts so far on the skills? The skills? Well, I still don't understand the thing about the learning caps, but so far, I have appreciated pretty much everything I've got from intellect, especially conceptualization now, because I'm getting health via morale back. In terms of authority, that's always been terrible. I think it will stay terrible. Maybe the same for empathy as well. But you can get empathy for specific people, so that shouldn't matter too much. The physique ones, I've been able to improve those with the alcohol stuff. But Half-Light is sort of being like the intrusive thought in your head for aggressive and hyper-violence. Electrochemistry is just what's in drugs, which is, that's physical instrument being, an example of using your body to intimidate and or just be physically active is quite interesting. And we've got this one for the motorics. Again, I like interfacing, perception, reaction speed, and hand-eye coordination. Composure, I don't think it's done too much. Savoir-faire, I'm surprised it's as high as it is, honestly, but I think that's just because of the bonuses. Your initial tag skill adds 1 to the cap for each in that category. I thought it was only this one, the signature skill, that I chose, because everything else is it doesn't have the signature skill bonus. And thoughts impact the skill caps as well. -2 authority, I know. But then I don't really care. With low authority, you're in awkward situations and you'll suffer psychological breakdowns after you yell at teenagers and they laugh at you. I don't think I've ever had that happen, but yeah. So, yeah. It's fine, it's fine.
Oh, mister, I do a lot more than that.
Yeah, okay.
Really...
Let's leave that. So, the main goal for today is, now that we've spoken to Joyce, it's to talk to Evrart. So I'm going to make sure that we go upstairs, if the game will let me. There we go. We'll make a save, and we'll talk to Evrart.
Mr. Dubois, I hope time is on your side this time. Please, take a seat.
He gestures to the folding chair. Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
So I've already seen this before. I wanted to stand just because I wanted to have the control of the situation. So I'm going to try and do that again.
Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out.
I don't sit. It's kind of my thing.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions.
As he nods, his multiple chins move like ocean
I,
waves.
too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage with any man who won't face me at eye level. Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But until then, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave.
He turns back to his typewriter.
You're no Titan of Felician, buddy. He's got you in a fork. Sit down or leave.
Right. So Kim being here hasn't changed anything to do with this. I'm going to leave, and then trigger it again.
Mr. Dubois, I hope time is on your side this
Right,
time.
I'm going to say I'd rather
Please,
stand.
Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals.
Okay, right.
Take a seat. I insist.
Alright, so the game just isn't going to progress if I don't do this, so let's take a seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
He gives you a sly wink. So, remain serious, try to wink back. Damn, this chair's uncomfortable. Well, this is going to cause me morale damage. This is an attempt, it's not going to work. I'm just going to play it straight. Remain serious.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
I knew there was going to be some damage taken just for sitting on the chair. That's why I was trying to avoid it. But, well, we'll just have to endure.
By the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
He points at it again.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
That's not a few days, that's one day. Okay, so it's 25 real.
Yes, but you owe him for it.
Wait, you know Gart?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
Thank you, Evrart. Take the comically large check. Take the comically large check, but don't say anything. Keep it, I'm good. Leave the check. You can take that comically large check and shove it up your ass. Leave it. I mean, I'm kind of strapped for cash. I would like to take the money, because having the money lets me do other things, especially sleeping in the hotel. So, let's just take it, but not say anything.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me? Or...
No. I don't think so. Item gain, giant novelty check. Yeah, thanks. No, it's cool. You've got integrity.
Cool? I wouldn't go that far. I'm sure there are cooler things than delivering a comically oversized novelty check to a cafeteria manager. But, sure, if that's what's cool nowadays.
Well, you're the one who had the novelty check, so...
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
How does he know I've lost the gun?
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
See, that's an interesting one. The half-light check is trivial. Therefore, if you have a half-light of, I don't know, more than 2, let's say, chances are you will take morale damage from having him say that. And this is another thing. So we spoke to Joyce and we took a lot of morale damage just from talking to her because she's a professional negotiator. It seems like this is going to have a similar situation happening with Evrart.
When he said, "Don't worry," he actually meant, be very worried.
How do you know about my lost gun? I'm not worried, I got this. I'd appreciate any help you could provide. Okay, well this is losing your composure, so we don't want to go this far in it. If it didn't have the exclamation mark on the end, I would just say this as a question. How do you know about the lost gun? I'm not worried, I got this. Again, it's kind of putting up a facade of, yeah, if you've got this, you wouldn't have lost your gun in the first place. So let's play it straight, and I'll say, I would appreciate any help you could provide.
Are you all right, Harry? You seem anxious. Don't be. Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
Mm-hmm. So he knows where it is.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
I always keep 2 barrels loaded. Yeah, okay. So composure is 4. It's a challenging check of 12. I took the novelty check, but I didn't say thanks for it. The chair is killing me. Okay. I have a feeling if I don't try doing the red check, it's not going to be able to be done again. So what I can try is putting a point into composure and seeing if that will make a difference. So it's currently at 17%. Let's put a point in and then come out. 28%. So it added about 10%. 11% actually, but okay. Well, I don't think there's anything else I can do. I don't have any tools equipped to help me out with composure, and I don't think I even have any items that would help with motorics. So let's just try this. Don't panic. Don't panic, Harry.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun, and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
No, I'm not about to cry. Try to stay cool. So what? Men can cry too. Ah, yeah, men can cry too.
You want to cry? God, you're weak. Whatever you do, don't cry. He'll think you're disgusting.
I mean, thinking about it is just going to make it worse.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
So with this conversation with Evrart, we would have needed a much higher composure with a much higher pain threshold or endurance, maybe, or a lower half-light to avoid taking the morale damage. So he'd win either way.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
The large man snaps his fingers, but to no effect. You're in some stupor. Keep sliding down the chair like a jello shot. There are no Harrys. Let your mind go to your safe place. Let your mind go to your safe place.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
I mean, I already had it.
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
Nah, I'm as good as it gets, Mr. Dubois. Vaguely gesture with your hands above your head. Oh yeah, man, I'm fucking great. Keep sliding. Actually, this chair is uncomfortable. I could use that glass of water. Sit upright. I'm melting. The chair's uncomfortable, so yeah.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
Okay, we have a lot of questions for Evrart. Okay, well, let's go from the top down. I'm told the Union is involved in the local drug trade.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any Johnny Fat Guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
I don't know whether to say yes or no.
The reaction appears to be sincere, but it's impossible to tell with this guy, honestly.
I am. No, I'm not. Lie. No comment. Alright. Drama's fairly... well, it's 4. It's not that high. Let's see if the lie is seen through or not. No, I'm not.
You've hurt me, Harry. Me, a friend. But you know what?
He perks up.
And gets over it in 2 seconds. Seems like it didn't really hurt him.
I trust you, like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about this again, because you don't want to wound me. So do what you want, and let's change the subject.
Maybe.
He's hiding his real reaction beneath courtesy.
So he does know that the Union are in the drug trade.
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
None taken. Do we have anything else to do here, Harry?
Aren't you going to ask me how I got in?
Harry, honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age...
Say nothing. A man my age, what are you implying about the peak of my abilities? I too am surprised by the resilience and athleticism of this tool I've been provided with. Tap your chest. My body's going to break down any moment now, probably pushed it to its limit. Enough wackiness, let's get back to business. I mean, in fairness, my physical instrument is quite high. So, you know, I too am surprised by the resilience I've been provided with.
Yes, Harry. You are obviously in peak physical condition, and I salute both your initiative and your physical prowess. Very impressive, Harry. Very impressive. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
So, we didn't get anything out. Well, you called me Mr. Dubois. Why?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Evrart, I call you Harry.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
So that's really my name.
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his game is first.
My memory's fine, I'm just testing you.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out with my big fat folder.
I mean, I would like to get that big fat folder if it's got information inside.
Words flow like a river of honey from his lips. I guess word has already reached him. No matter. No harm done. It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Lieutenant inspects Evrart over his spectacles.
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
His eyes never leave yours. That's kind of terrifying.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
Let's get this straight. What is my full name?
It's Harry. Harry Dubois.
Okay, I like it. I can work with that.
And I can work with you, Harry. Now, what else can I do for you?
You know anything about my family? Do I have a wife or kids, or...
Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man. Do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry?
You're right, I don't. I think I do. I'd be a wonderful father. Never mind family. I mean, I think Harry is more likely to be a family man than not. Whether he thinks he'd be a wonderful father, I don't know. But I'm going to say this anyway.
Well, yes. I'm sure you're going to make one little boy or a girl very happy and proud one day, Harry.
What kind of a cop does it say I am?
Oh, Harry. You are the most regular, traditional, by-the-book law official imaginable.
So that's going by the thoughts to say I'm a regular law official. I'm not that regular. Check out my tie.
Now that is funky, Harry. You are a colourful fellow. Not a boring stiff like this deceitful folder here implies.
He's probably just making a guess based on your recent activity in Martinez.
Oh,
And if we go to the
Harry.
other side, I want to do my job.
As do we all, Harry. We're all just trying to do our best, aren't we? I'm going to help you do yours.
I got a trophy that says unbelievably boring fuck. So I imagine that's, I've said boring cop stuff. Yeah, 7 times.
He's probably just making a guess based on your recent activity in Martinez.
Where did you get that folder?
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
This translates into, haha, you guys are so corrupt.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
So, drama checker 4, medium 11. Have another look at the folder. Kim suspects something, and we read the shipping folders before. So, let's give it a go.
As you look at the folder, Evrart covers it with his hand and pets it. He's hiding it from you because it's not a real RCM folder. It's just another one of those brown folders you saw in the file cabinet.
That's not an RCM folder.
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them.
We'll see.
I got the name from the Census Bureau, and everything else from your actions here in Martinez.
I mean, that makes sense, yeah?
Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi from the Census Bureau. Like I said, now I'm actually a very busy man. So is there anything else I can do for you, Harry?
That means he doesn't really know anything about you.
So he's bluffing.
Pity. The mystery of you will have to remain a mystery for the time being.
But the Census Bureau says my name is Harry Dubois.
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on.
Let's talk about the lost gun.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone.
His face has turned serious, even though his voice doesn't sound it.
Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
So he knows where the gun is, he just wants a favor in return for it.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Hold on, could he really hold my gun hostage?
Who knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back. And working with him might be the only way to do it.
Wait, the gun may have been bought from Roy's pawn shop. Have your men factored that in?
Yes, thank you for the hot tip regarding your lost gun, Harry. My men have indeed factored in that you pawned it. Now please, let the professionals do their job. Kick back, Harry, relax. I have great guys on this. You focus on what's important. Building our relationship for the good of Martinez.
It did not come as a surprise to him. He might actually not be bullshitting.
I will not be blackmailed with this gun business. I don't care about my gun. Keep it. Does this mean if I do things for you, I'll get my gun back? Right, well, again, you don't want to say that if you do things for Evrart, you'll get the gun back, because it's showing weakness. You can say, I don't care about the gun, keep it. Well, I mean, that's not true. And this is, again, trying to put up a facade, but it's the best thing. It's the best option of the three, I think. I will not be blackmailed.
Harry, Harry. I was only trying to be tactful. A lost gun is a dangerous thing. I can't have it around in my neighborhood. Kids could be playing gun roulette with it as we speak. Teenage gangs could be arming themselves. Get a hold of yourself, Harry.
So, task complete, track down the gun. I don't know where it is still.
I assure you, we are working on locating the missing sidearm as well.
The lieutenant is concerned about the lost gun and feels that the fact you haven't prioritized looking for it is unfortunate, if inevitable, and doesn't put the RCM in a good light.
I mean, how am I supposed to prioritize looking for the gun if I've got no leads?
Excellent, Mr. Kitsuragi. That's excellent news. Looks like we have a friendly gun-finding competition on our hands.
Okay. Right, let's come out of this.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Thanks. I was wondering how I'm supposed to get out. Great. Wouldn't want to get stuck in here. Wouldn't want to get stuck in here.
Here. You're one of us now. A real red and white union man. Take care, Harry.